Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. I'm Fiona and today I am doing a flower dip, reverse flower dip, using this cut off soda bottle, and I'm going to be doing it on a small 8 by 8 inch canvas. So I want to see what different effects I get, and I also want to experiment with some colour. I'm going to be using this paper towel, which I haven't used before, but it fits on this 8 by 8 inch, so I'm going to give that a whirl. And I'm using my colour palette from the last flower dip, but I'm getting rid of the blues and the yellows, and I'm going to keep these two dark colours for the centre. I've also got a coaster here ready to go, so let's get started. Okay, so I've got some oxide black here for my base, so I'm going to pour that on, and then I'm going to use some more colour, background colour. Last time I used the Prussian phthalo blue and a couple of different greens. I'm going to do the same again because I thought that looked really nice, but it got covered up. So I'm just going to add some Prussian phthalo blue. Like that. Some of my dark green. And some of my lime green. I think this lime actually sets it off, so I'm going to use a bit more than I have been. And I'm just going to give that a little blow just to blend it. Okay, so that's definitely more, definitely a bit more than last time. Oops, just putting a bit of black on the corners. And I'm just going to spread that around a bit. Okay, so far this looks really unusual. I'm just going to pour a little bit of purple in the middle there. Give it a little spin. Okay, let's put this down. And start pouring our colours. I always like to start with a light colour. So this is the pearl cream. And I thought this colour was really pretty. So this is the Montmartre purple. It's a metallic. Gonna go with the lavender purple by Arteza, which is a pearl colour. Let's put some gold in. Some of the quinacridone magenta. Don't want a huge amount of that because I want it more purple. So I'm going to go back with some purple colours. Mostly this one, I think. Let's do a big thick layer of that. I might use up this lavender. A little bit more on this side. Tiny bit of this. And then I'm going to go dark. And I'm going to save the red for inside, I think. Just going to move this black around while that slowly runs down. Okay, let's take that off. And I'm going to add a little bit of this red to the center. Oh no, don't want that there. Going to add a bit more of that purple. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some black to my coaster and cover that. This last time I did a coaster, I didn't really have enough time, so I didn't get it prepared, but it did turn out quite good. So okay, let's do some petals. Got little bits of green bit stuff in there, but that's okay, I think. Alright, and it's not quite as dark as I normally have it in the middle there. Do I want one dab of black in the middle? I do like it quite dark in the middle, so I'm just going to put one dab there. I'm just going to take that out. Something like that. Alright, I've got my paper towel here and I'm going to spray it, just dampen it lightly with my water. Okay, so I'm just going to dampen it with a little bit of water and let's lay it down. There we go. Alright, let's get the coaster ready. I hope I can just like dip it straight down this time. Alright, here we go. Well, there you go. That's pretty. very pretty. Just going to tilt this one a little bit because there's a lot of paint in the middle. This one, I'm just going to tilt a little bit. Just want to get my middle a bit more centered. Let's give it a light spin. Definitely going to need a bit more black. Let's spin again. Or do I just want to just take that? Okay, spin that again. I just need to fix this a little bit. Alright, little spin or just a tilt. Okay, I think I like it like that. Do I want to take a long one out of this one? And then I'm going to use the red and an orange for my dots. I've got a tiny bit of the bright green. Really struggling to get it. Oops. I wish that one wasn't so big. Actually, there we go. That's better. If I want to add any more, I might do it after it dries. But that's pretty. I like that. This coaster, I'm going to add a little bit of orange to the middle there. It's a cute little flower. I do wonder whether I should spin it though. Okay, here is the wet result. You can see the blue from the base has bled through a little bit, but I actually kind of like that hint of colour in here. A little bit of the green, tiny bits through here and here. In fact, I need a bit more black just there. But I like this one, it's quite pretty. Very small. So you can do it on a smaller base and it still works. Which is exciting because I've got some smaller bases that I can practice with colours and stuff. Yeah. This is the flower on the coaster, and I'm definitely going to give this a spin because it's got a few bumps. So I'll bring you back for that. Okay, here is the dry result. But it's also slightly wet because I just decided to add a few extra dots to my pollen. So just using this orange, which I'm glad I opened because it was drying out. I hadn't closed it properly. But yeah, just added a few little extra dots and I think it makes it look a little bit more interesting. I was able to add really small ones afterwards. So yeah, it's quite pretty. I really love this sort of blue tinge. Got a tiny bit of the green here and a little bit here. Still having trouble getting any kind of background. I'm going to persevere and get those leaves in at some point. And this is the coaster. Maybe I'll add a few little dots to that as well. Not a big fan of the coaster. It's okay. I did spin it out a little bit afterwards and I took a little bit of black through trying to make petals. But yeah, I think maybe if I add a few more orange dots into the middle of that, it might bring it out a little bit, make it look a bit more interesting. But yeah, really happy with this one. I like it. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.